I just wanted to say that this is a best case scenario for the Democrats if you did not read it in the title of the video. I do not believe that this will happen. I do believe that they will retain control of the Senate. However, I don't think that many of these calls will happen. This is just a best case scenario for the Democratic Party. I just wanted to get that cleared out of the way, and let's get started with this election night. The current map of the United States Senate stands 50-50, giving the Democrats control due to Kamala Harris, the President of the Senate, being the tie-breaking vote when a tie occurs. A blue state on this map shown indicates that the state has 2 Democratic senators. A red state indicates that they have 2 Republican senators, and a purple state indicates that the state has 1 Democrat and 1 Republican as their senators. The light blue in Vermont and Maine is indicating an independent who caucuses with the Democrats. It is now 7 p.m. and we have poll closings in Vermont, Virginia, South Carolina, Georgia, Kentucky, and Indiana. In Vermont, Peter Welch will win his first term in the Senate. This comes after Pat Leahy stepped down. And in Kentucky, Rand Paul will win another term in office, defeating Charles Booker. And in Indiana, Todd Young will win another term as the state senator. And in South Carolina, Tim Scott, the incumbent, will win another term. And in Georgia's Senate election, it is too early to call a very contested race here. Only 19% in, but Raphael Warnock has a lead of 3.4%. And let's take a look at our first map of the night. The Democrats currently have 37 Senate seats. Of course, many senators are not up for election this time, so that's why each party has so many to start off with. But anyway, the Democrats have 37 seats. The Republicans have 32. The Democrats need 13 more seats for the majority, and the Republicans need 19. Keep in mind that the Democrats only need 50 seats to have control because they have Kamala Harris as the tie-breaking vote, and the Republicans will need 51. It is now 7:30, and we have poll closings in Ohio, West Virginia, and North Carolina. In Ohio, it is too early to call at this point in time. J.D. Vance, the Republican, currently leads by 4.3% over former Congressman Tim Ryan. It's currently 42% for Vance to 47.7% for Ryan. There is no incumbent in this race. This comes after Rob Portman stepped down. 23% of the vote is in. And in North Carolina Senate election, it is also too early to call. 26% of the vote is in. No incumbent here. This comes after Richard Burr stepped down. It currently stands with Ted Budd leading by 1.6%. Let's look at our updated map. The Democrats have 37 seats to the Republicans 32. The Republicans need 19 more seats to have the majority. The Democrats need 13. It is now 8 p.m. and we have poll closings in Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey, D.C., Maryland, Delaware, Illinois, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, Missouri, and Oklahoma. In New Hampshire, it is too early to call. 33% of the vote is in. Maggie Hassan is the incumbent here, and she is currently leading Dalton Bolduc by 1.4%. And in Connecticut, Richard Blumenthal will win another term in office. And in Pennsylvania, it is too early to call. 22% of the vote is in. John Fetterman leads by 1.6% over Dr. Oz. Sorry for the lagginess. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, in Maryland, Chris Van Hollen will win another term. And in Florida, it is too early to call. 35% of the vote is in. Marco Rubio leads by 4%. He is the incumbent. And in Alabama, Katie Britt will win her first term as the state senator. She is a non-incumbent. And in Illinois, Tammy Duckworth will win another term. She is the incumbent. And in Missouri, Eric Schmidt will win his first term in office. And in Oklahoma, James Lankford will win another term. And in Oklahoma's special election for the Senate, Mark Wayne Mullen will win his first term in office. And let's look at our updated map here. The Democrats are put at 40 seats, the Republicans 36. The Democrats need 10 more seats to have the majority. The Republicans need 15. It is now 8:30 and we have a poll closing in Arkansas where we can project that John Boozman, the incumbent, will win another term. It is now time for the 9 p.m. poll closings in New York, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado. Sorry. I don't know. Anyway, in the state of New York, Chuck Schumer will win another term. He's the incumbent. He's the Senate Majority Leader. And in the Senate election in Wisconsin, the incumbent Mandela Barnes is currently trailing, the incumbent Ron Johnson is currently trailing behind Mandela Barnes, the lieutenant governor. Barnes leads by 0.8%, but only 19% of all votes are in. And in North Dakota's election, John Hoeven will win another term. And in South Dakota, John Thune will win another term. And in Kansas, Jerry Moran will win another term. And in Colorado, Michael Bennett will win another term. And in Arizona, it's too early to call, 32% in. Mark Kelly leads by 3.7% over Blake Masters. It's currently 52.1 to 48.4. And in Louisiana, John Kennedy, the incumbent, will win another term. And let's look at our updated map here. The Democrats have 42 seats. The Republicans have 41. Democrats need 8 more to have the majority. Republicans need 10. It is now 10 p.m. and we have poll closings in Montana, Iowa, Utah, Nevada. In Iowa, it is too early to call. Only 11% is in. Chuck Grassley, who's been in there since 1980, is leading Mike Franken by 4.4%. And in Utah, Senate election, it is also too early to call. Also 11% in. Mike Lee, the incumbent, currently trails Evan McMullen, the independent, who has been endorsed by the Utah Democratic Party. McMullen leads by 0.2%, a very narrow lead. In Nevada's Senate election, is too early to call, 11% in. Also, Adam Laxalt leads by 1.6% over the incumbent Kathleen Cortez Masto. And in New Hampshire, we have a key race alert. Maggie Hassan, we can project, will win this race. This was a too close to call state from earlier. 84% of the vote is in, and we can project that she will win by about 6.2%. It is 52.8% for Hassan to 46.6% for Bolduc. And let's look at our updated map here. The Democrats are put at 43 seats, the Republicans 41. The Democrats need 7 more, the Republicans need 10. It is now 11 p.m. and we have poll closings in Idaho, Oregon, Washington, California, and Hawaii. In Idaho, Mike Crapo will win another term. In Oregon, Ron Wyden will win another term. In California, Alex Padilla will win a second term. In Hawaii, Brian Schatz will win another term. And in Washington, Patty Murray will win another term. And we have a key race in Florida. Marco Rubio, the incumbent, will win a third term in office. 85% of the vote is in. We can project that Val Demings will lose. Marco Rubio will win by about 4.1%, winning 51.7% to Val Demings' 47.6%. And we have another key race alert, this time from Pennsylvania. We can project that Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman will win the Senate seat in Pennsylvania. He's a non-incumbent. This is a gain for Democrats, as Republican Pat Toomey is retiring. And this race has now been called for. John Fetterman, 90% of the votes in. He will win by about 3.8%. John Fetterman will win with 51.8% to Dr. Oz's 48.8%. Let's look at our updated map here. The Democrats have 48 seats. The Republicans have 43. The Democrats need 2 more seats for the majority. The Republicans need 8. It's now time for the 1 a.m. poll closings in Alaska. In Alaska, Lisa Murkowski will win another term. No surprise here. And we have a key race in Georgia. Raphael Warnock, we can project, will win his first full term in office here. With 91% of all votes in, he will win by about 3%, winning 52.4% to Walker's 49.4%. And we have a major key race in the state of Ohio, one that Democrats were not expected to win. Tim Ryan, we can project, will defeat J.D. Vance in the Ohio Senate election. 96% of all votes are in. An extremely close race. We can project that Ryan will win by about 0.4%, winning 49.6% to Vance's 49.2%. And that means that the U.S. Senate majority will go to the Democratic Party. We can project that after the Ohio call. This means that they will win 50 seats in the Senate they are expected to gain. And in Iowa's Senate election, Chuck Grassley, the incumbent, will win another term, the Republican. 86% of all votes in, he will win by about 6.4%, winning 52.8 to Mike Franken's 46.8. In the Nevada Senate election, Catherine Cortez Masto, we can project, will win another term. 82% of all votes are in. She will win by about 2.9%, winning 51.4 to Adam Laxalt's 48.5. And we have a major key race in the state of Wisconsin. Mandela Barnes, we can project, will win this race. He will flip this Senate seat. He will oust Senator Ron Johnson. This is an extremely close win. Also, 90% of all votes in. Barnes will win by about 0.9%, winning 59.9 to Johnson's 49. Let's look at our updated map. The Democrats have surpassed 50 seats, winning control. That puts them at 52 seats, the Republicans at 45. And we have another key race in the state of Arizona. Mark Kelly, the incumbent, will win his first full term in office. 87% of all votes are in here. He will win by about 4.2% over Blake Masters. It will be 51.8% for Kelly, 47.6% for Masters. And in Utah, we can project Mike Lee will win another term. He will defeat Evan McMullin. This really should not have been this close. 81% of all votes are in. Mike Lee will win by about 5.5%, winning 52.9 to McMullin's 47.4. And we have our last call of the evening. In North Carolina, Sherry Beasley will win her first term in office. She will flip the Senate seat away from the Republicans. This is another gain for Democrats. 97% of all votes are in, and this is an excruciatingly close race. Beasley has won by 0.1%, winning 49.7 to Ted Budd's 49.6. And the Democrats have surpassed 50 seats, of course, winning control. And this is the final map in front of you. The Democrats will win 54 seats in the Senate. To the Republicans is 46 seats. They will gain 4 seats in these midterm elections, flipping the states of Wisconsin, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina, and holding on to Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, and New Hampshire. So thank you all for watching this video. This one, I know, this was a horrible video. It was so laggy, and I'm so tired. So, sorry for such a horrible video, but I hope you liked the slides. I mean, the slides were okay, it's just that it was just, as I said, extremely laggy. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys again very, very soon.